Ho 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 ho. Good morning everyone, welcome back to another episode Unplugged TV, sunny hot Australia. Well, you just witnessed the first 0.5 ampere hours after the loss yesterday of 0.1 ampere hour. So we are down to 38.8 all of a sudden. 2 days, 2 losses and a big step. We had quite a hybrid drive yesterday with going to Brisbane, visiting the kids and celebrating Mother's Day and all this kind of stuff, you know. And I started with an empty battery in Brisbane before we went home. And I drove in full hybrid mode, of course, then had the charge mode on a little bit. And then after the battery has charged up a little bit, I switched over to safe mode. And yeah, everything was good. We arrived here with 29% state of charge. I charged with a 6 amp overnight again, and this morning 0.5 ampere hours down. That is a big drop, and the first one after the procedures. That's actually the first 0.5 drop with a new battery. Okay, well, I have to update my spreadsheet again and send it over to Mitsubishi again. Not good. Okay, today we have a appointment after work about 10 kilometers away from here. It could be close to 10 kilometers. Why is this light? And I cannot recharge at work, so I will try to drive as efficient as possible. We've got 19 degrees outside, nice temperature, and let's see if we can make it in full electric, of course. Some of you have suggested to look at the Nissan Leaf as an option as well. I know the Nissan Leaf for quite some time. I have never driven in one actually. I watched a ton of videos about it, and I know several people who have a Nissan Leaf actually here in Australia. I like the Leaf a lot. The new one, the old one is a little bit, I don't know, yeah, it's not the prettiest car, I would say, but the new one looks a lot better. And I had a look at the Nissan Leaf. The thing which turns me off is the missing, it has no thermal battery management. I would not be so concerned about the possible rapid gate the car may do on longer trips, because yeah, we're going for a holiday maybe once or twice a year on a longer journey where I need to recharge in between then, so it wouldn't be a problem at all. But the overall high temperatures of the battery down here in Australia would concern me a lot. As you know, when I park the PHEV at work in summertime, when we have 40 degrees plus, the battery itself shows about 40 degrees too then. And you know, as soon as you turn on the car, the cooling kicks in and cools down the battery, so it's not a big problem. But in the Leaf, it would get only hotter and hotter in summertime. And there's not enough time during the night to cool the battery pack down actually, because then it gets charged. And when you drive in the morning, it heats up again. I wouldn't know how to get rid of all this heat in the battery. And I would really be concerned about battery degradation over time in a Nissan Leaf here in Australia. And then you also have the price tag on the Nissan Leaf, which is about 50-55 here in Australia, which is very close to a Tesla Model 3. And I would always pick the Tesla Model 3, even as a base standard range without the Plus. As a pure base model, I would always pick the Tesla Model 3. Better acceleration, better performance, better updates, the car gets better over time. I can upgrade later on to a Plus version, potentially even more. I can upgrade to full self-driving in 5-6 years time, which is not possible with any other car. I like the e-pedal driving in the Nissan Leaf. from what I have seen in videos and people have reviewed and tested it, this looks very promising. But overall, the missing battery thermal management and the high price tag, yeah, probably not. So, arrived at work, 36 kilometers left after 15 kilometers traveled. Well, 10.2 ampere hours, 75.5% state of charge still. The GOM here shows me 25 kilometers, 15. I'm sure I can make it. Okay, see you later. Guys, and then of course there is the Model 3. The Model 3 is now available with a tow bar in Europe. And everyone just hopes that Elon is getting us a tow bar right from the start when the Model 3 configurator goes online in 2 days. Probably the day when you watch this video. On the 15th of May, hopefully. Rumors spreading everywhere on the internet. The 15th of May it is. So my trailer has 210 kilograms, just for the trailer. The trailer weight is 210 kilograms. And I can put on another 550 kilograms, so it's 750 all in total. That's what it says on the label on the back of the trailer, so 750 total cross capacity. I have put on probably 700 kilos already, so it was close to 1 ton. Overloaded, of course, but yeah, it was fine. It was just for a short distance. It felt safe. So around 1,000 kilos, maximum, max, super maxed out capacity of the trailer matches the 910 kilograms for the Model 3. I'm stoked. So the tow bar, 910 kilograms of towing capacity. It is removable. So guys, it ticks the box for me totally. It gives the Model 3 another push. I want one. I guess I want one. I would really go for the standard range. That's enough. 320 kilometers is totally fine for us here. We're going on holiday once or twice a year, doing longer trips, and then we've got the supercharger network everywhere and other fast charging options. I mean, incredible. I don't need 550 kilometers just to do my 15 kilometer run every day here. So I'm very, very excited. I hope I'm not getting disappointed when the price is coming out, because the Australian dollar is so weak at the moment. Unbelievable. So 2 more sleeps and we will see if this bloody website comes online actually. It will be very interesting. So that's probably another very good option, a very, very good option to replace the Outlander PHEV. Oh yeah, and then I sent this email to Mitsubishi last night explaining my 2 drops of capacity in the last week. And they got back to me this morning and said, thank you for submitting all your data. We have informed MMC, which is the Mitsubishi Motors Corporation in Japan. That's the mothership. And let's stay in touch. Kind regards. So very short 1-2 sentence answer from them. Not really pushing the whole situation forward here. I don't think we are getting anywhere in this whole stuff. They are not communicating. They are not open to any updates. They don't tell me what's going on, in which direction we go. There's nothing happening. I don't know. Big announcement. Finally, I got some time this morning to subscribe, to sign up, to register on the German forum, which is called goingelectric.de. It's a German spoken forum. So, and because they were discussing my video from last week over, there were like 50 comments on my video which I haven't seen before because they were all hidden in this forum, and people commented on my video and said, look, there's this forum, they're discussing you and your video and the outcome of it. Please join and contribute to this. I just didn't have time. I didn't have time. I looked at it once, and so this morning I finally, if you wanna have a look at their going electric, what is it called? Yeah, goingelectric.de, and you can reach me over there as well. I'm the user Unplugged EV. That's just one word. Unplugged EV, not the other way around, as Gary does it all the time. You can feel free to send me a message over there or leave me a comment on one of my. Just had a look this morning, and there's heaps of stuff going on in the German spoken world of electric vehicles. I left about 12 or 15 comments over there and did some clarification, some more explanation, answered questions. And interesting to see that some of these users over there, they are from my old hometown in Kassel in Germany. It's pretty good to see, actually. It's good. I like it. But that's not the reason I joined this forum. I was interested in this topic and what they are discussing and stuff like this. So if you are into these kind of things, sign up over there and say hello to everyone. Great parking skills of this Subaru driver here. In parking, but this shit, jeez. Heaps of stuff going on in the forums, guys. You remember the first car, Gerard's car here in Australia, who got the new battery and the triple procedure. He had a drop of 0.6 ampere hours today, and he's now down to 39 ampere hours as well. So pretty much the same like mine, plus 0.8. It's good, I'll take it. No further loss. I'm really sometimes scared, especially after a week or so, to turn on the dog, to start the car and get this app up and running, because I really wait for it, that it happens. Well, and then these guys just parked next to me. Did not do a better parking job either. It's so hard. There's so much space, but no, they must come very close to my car. Why would you park so close to another car when the whole car park is totally empty? It doesn't make sense at all. Okay, anyway, so we are going to see the customer now to fix this printer, and I hope I can make everything in full EV. I need to worry again about my EV range now, slowly. I'm already 1.2 ampere hours down from the original 40 ampere hours. And the battery is not even 3 months in the car now. And it's heartbreaking to see what Mitsubishi is actually doing. Because in fact they are doing nothing. They are not supporting their customers. When customers complain and talk to their dealership, say, look, there's something wrong with this car, but the dealership always says, nah, that's not our problem, that's just how it is. It's a normal behavior of the car, there's nothing wrong. We have spoken to Mitsubishi and they have advised there's nothing wrong. You're still above the threshold for the warranty. It almost looks like they don't want the PHEV to succeed anymore. And unfortunately, I have not read about one dealership anywhere in the world which actually took this to their heart and started supporting the customer and trying to find a solution, measured the battery, tried to make sense out of it, and was a little bit passionate about the whole car and the problem with the battery. Not one dealership so far, not one. And it is such a great concept, such a great car, but if you don't get support, if there's a problem, what is it worth? To be honest, what is it worth? $1.65 at the gas station. I think I have never seen prices high like this. And it's after Easter. Usually they pump up the prices a little bit before the holidays starts and school holidays and people going on vacation and stuff like this, you know. But now after holidays, 165.9 per liter. That is insane. That is insane. I'm so glad I can drive electric and it's cheap and it doesn't go up and down all the time. In fact, it got cheaper last year. Oh my god. They just need to fix this bloody car. They actually were discussing this in the forums as well. They said, hang on a minute, if the battery is not showing the right ampere hours from the start up, that means you don't get the advertised kilowatt hours in your battery actually. And this is exactly true. You don't get the full advertised kilowatt hours they promise you if your battery is not or if your BMU is not calibrated correctly. And then some other guys figured out and say, okay, if the battery goes down that fast, that can only mean that the engine actually kicks in earlier than it should be, because you're driving less on EV. You've got less EV range. And this is exactly right. That's what I have said in many of my videos. The efficiency is not there anymore. And you can really feel this once the battery goes below 80%. The battery is not as strong anymore and the engine kicks in far more often and you're using more fuel. And even in this German forum now, in the goingelectric.de, they are discussing legal stuff now and saying if this is the case, it is a major fault with the car. And Mitsubishi needs to step up their game and needs to find a solution for that. Otherwise they're ending up with a... Hang on, just need to turn here. Mitsubishi could face a legal class action against them because the car is not as advertised. I'm so glad and people start opening their eyes and their minds and start questioning what is actually going on. Customer's place here now in Regency Downs. We are down to 44.6% state of charge and have 11 kilometers left. This should be fairly easy to get me home again. Well guys, so after repairing all this stuff here, I'm on my way back home. I still got 7 kilometers on the gasometer. We are driving through the night. There are some kangaroos here. I'll drive carefully. Yes. There we go. Reset the chimes. Okay guys, we made it easily. 33%. Still 4 kilometers left. 3 kilometers here. Easy. The battery is good. I should not complain. But I do complain because we all know where this leads to. We know the tendency, we know the trend we see on this battery again. And I know in 3-4 months time I will be down to potentially 90%, 80%. No, not 80, but potentially 90%. And the range will suffer. Just a very quick look. I'm just curious to see how many kilometers we've done today. 43 kilometers on sportive driving style, of course. No problem at all. And I still got 3-4 kilometers left. Easy. Okay guys, so far this little update video from today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. This is Andy from Unplugged TV. I just need to think what I'm saying. This is Andy. I am Andy from Unplugged TV Australia. Signing off. You stay charged and we will see us soon in the next video. See you then. Bye bye.